Letter number 19. Happy birthday and why? On confusion that loops without end, the collapse into other dimensions and parallel realities, never executed repair offers, and a love that refuses to release. August 27th, Tuesday, 2024. I'm confused. Again. Probably for the millionth time, I'm confused again. Fair enough, and then nothing? What was the purpose of opening the conversation if it's not an actual conversation? And considering that you know, as you said yourself, you are aware that I want to talk, then an opening followed by nothing is a torture. And if you are aware of that, why would you do it? Are you then actually trying to hurt me on purpose, or you just can't help yourself in some way knowing you will hurt me, in which case you are not doing your work? You're not in integrity. So which is it? Which one is it? Are you just a complete ass? I'm stunned. Every exchange leaves me in complete and utter shock and disbelief. Every exchange so far, since the very first text on Tuesday, April 9th, almost 5 months ago, the absolute worst 5 months of my life, worse than being separated from a male at birth and almost dying twice, worse than anything with B, not even remotely close. Apparently, I was never truly heartbroken in this lifetime before because I have never experienced anything like this. The agony of the idea of you not loving me, the places it sends me, the rabbit holes and black holes, and everywhere I went, you went with me. Into every depth and every cave and every crevice and every crater, you were with me in there. You showed me a way to every single one of them. And the treasures I found, dimensions and parallel realities, aliens and spirits and self-worth, and wounds and healing and awareness and magic and music and sound and physical pain and peace and imagination and memories. And everywhere I went, you were with me, in my mind and in my heart. I have thought of you almost always in my awake time, and I would dream of you often. I have adapted new beliefs. I uncovered some fears I didn't know about. I made some new connections, put a bunch of puzzle pieces together, but mostly I hurt. I hurt two ways. The way your wounds get triggered and everything gets brought up to the light. How I would try to please you, to make you love me, to prove myself worthy of love to the point of walking on eggshells not to upset you, to not call you out on your bullshit. I'm guilty there. I knew, but there were pieces I did not know. I didn't know it was tapping into my belief of being unworthy and unlovable and believing that I don't matter. I basically asked you to show me how unworthy I feel about myself by allowing you to treat me like shit at times. That's my hurt. But then the other hurt, where you would choose to treat me a certain way, like breaking up with me over a text message and never actually facing me and telling me you wanted me out of your life. You kind of wanted ML, but not really, did you? And yes, definitely not the dogs. I mean, from the moment of the text, actually, there were a few moments of light still, especially our last encounter had several lights on moments, but mostly pretty dark. Mostly pretty dark. Again, speechless, just dumbfounded. There were multiple times when it would be so simple to skate out, just simple, I need to disconnect completely. That's it. Just that would do, and it would be less painful. But I suppose I needed all the pain, the deepest, deepest pain. And I guess you really needed to treat someone like shit to offset people treating you like that. It's sad though. I thought we were better than that, both of us. I thought we were better. I thought we would always be honest with each other. I thought we had that understanding. I mean, I guess I still feel we have that in there somewhere. I just feel somehow you don't have access to it. You move those parts of yourself so far down or back in the closet that you can't even exhibit basic decency, like common sense decency. And that shit is so painful. It hits so hard like a knife into the heart with a smile on your face while saying, I love you. I mean, brutal, brutal. Happy birthday? After the letter I wrote, which you were going to finish reading, and after your first text, I expected something, some finishing of a thought. Yes, an expectation, I am aware, my bad. No, what follows up is happy birthday. I mean, come on, boo, come on. You with all your literary skills, come on. How about, hey, it's your birthday? That's it. Or birthday acknowledgement. Honestly, nothing would be better than happy. Yes, painful. But happy? Seriously? Again, stunned, speechless, mouth hanging open. I was in sound training at camp the whole afternoon. I cried almost the whole time. I did not handle that well. That sent me on quite the journey, but I found another treasure. And somehow I continue to love you. And I keep wondering if I will stop eventually. I still believe that we are supposed to, yes, supposed. Or maybe that we can choose to overcome it together, that it is still a valid choice, that you actually do still love me beneath all of what you are currently believe to be the truth, and that as you do your work, actually do your healing work, you will discover that, and then we will start again from that place together. And if not, then I suppose something epic is coming, because here's the thing. Not only have you very clearly shown me what I absolutely don't want, you also showed me what I absolutely do want. And I will not accept anything less than that. Not a chance. It's all or nothing. I want it all, the whole 9 yards, all of it. I will not accept anything less than an epic love story. That's the only thing I'm interested in, an epic love story. That's what I want to experience. That is the reality I want to create and project to manifest. That's it. That's simple. And I will accept the deepest, darkest pain so I can heal all the ego fucking shit, all of it. It fucking ends with me, including me enabling anyone, you the least, to treat me like I don't matter, like I don't exist. It took me a bit, and I sure projected my fair share of shit on you. But I did find my heart, and I served it up on the golden platter to you. I offered you a clean, clear heart, well, not completely clean, but in the process of cleaning, with the warranty that cleaning is an ongoing process. I unlocked it for you completely. Yeah, well, it will result in an epic love story of some kind, right? You know, I imagine we were just going to sit down and shoot the shit and break up. How naive am I? With our combined wounds, I guess it was bound to work out either amazing or a complete destruction. So I guess we are in a complete destruction reality at the moment. There's so much other cosmic stuff that is happening that I want to share with you. I miss you so much. It's crazy, boo. I miss the hair in your armpits. I miss you going to poop to the other bathroom. I miss looking at your butt. I miss rubbing your chin like puppies. And I miss you leaning into my kiss. That may be my all-time favorite, even though making you laugh is my ultimate favorite, and you making me laugh. And then the way we fit into a hug and into an embrace, the way we fit like two puzzle pieces, I miss that so much. And making us coffee and pouring you a cup, you turning my water off while I wash the dishes, or the way you hold me around my waist while you pee. Don't even get me started on the whole car dynamic situation. It's like its own book in a trilogy, The Car Dynamic. Maybe you will find it again, and maybe there will be a new choice. Maybe, who knows? The soul, boo. The soul actually knows. I would also like to know, but my part is stuck in a present moment, and that's where I got to stay. In the present moment, which currently blows. And at the same time, it doesn't. It is so painfully, tragically beautiful. There's so much magic awakening in it. It's kind of like magical compost, and it's ripe. And what blooms? An epic life, light, love story. That is the reality I'm choosing, that I am projecting and attracting and creating. I sure wish and hope to find you there. And then just like that, everything shifts. And then from being somewhat okay and having a certain perspective on things, I plummet into a complete darkness and the ego eats me up. Today's Thursday. It's been 10 days since you suggested some repairing. You suggested some repair. Why? Why? Did you really expect you were going to do that over text? Are you completely insane? How is that even an option? I'm currently completely triggered riding my pain of you leaving me the way you did without an in-person conversation from your end. Without anything. Again, like garbage. Completely devalidating what we had and what it meant. That is my experience anyway. That is my perception of your silence and your unwillingness to communicate with me in any capacity. I really struggle with that the most, I think. How can you not talk to me at all? How can you... I can't digest that, comprehend that, accept that. I'm not saying that you should be reaching out to me regularly or frequently, but the level of avoidance of content is so hurtful and so extreme. I just want to talk. I just want you to talk to me. Do you hate me so much? Do you hate yourself so much? What is it that you can't talk to me? What is it that is preventing you from talking to me? I mean, if you are thinking about me, why can't you talk to me in some capacity? I don't understand. I can't understand. It's so cruel. If you would at least explain to me why. Phew, this hurts so much. You said, I know what you are going through is not easy, which first of all implies no participation from you, while you are the one creating the circumstances. And two, not easy? You sure have an uncanny capacity to pick the least appropriate words that exist. Not easy? Boo. It's a fucking torture. It's the darkest night of my soul, and it's been lasting for over 5 months. Not easy? It's like, sorry for the delay, and how are you doing, and happy birthday. Are you for real? Are you a real human? This is not following your intuition. This is ego darkness in disguise. That can't possibly be real, can it? I am so lost, and at the same time, it seems like any conversation with you would be completely pointless. I mean, I have no idea, obviously, about your state of mind, but it doesn't seem you can listen to me specifically in any capacity. Whatever it is that I'm bringing up in you, whatever you are perceiving, seems so far from any reality that I can relate to in any way. You know, maybe it's all me. Maybe it's all me. Maybe you got it all sorted out and have complete clarity and simply want nothing to do with me, however you came to that conclusion. But then why the happy birthday? Why the making some things right? Why even text after those 6 weeks? You have had so many possible exit points and you keep some thread back to me, but you can't be honest and straightforward. Why? Why? Do you hate me? Whatever part of you so much that you literally can't even look at it in any capacity? I mean, how? How can you reject some part of yourself in such capacity? How do you even manage to reject certain parts of yourself like that? I don't know. You don't have to love me, but you do have to find love for those parts of you that I represent. Instead of deleting them, you can't ever delete them. They are part of you. You know all this already, though. You know all this already, though. And for whatever reason, the parts of you that are currently in control are very strong and very unkind. Do you sleep with her in our bed? Do you sleep with her on our pillows, in our sheet, under our blanket? Do you? How can you if you do? How can you touch a different body within that blanket? How? Do you shower with her? Do you kiss her in the shower? Do you hold her face up to yours? Does she like her water a little too hot like I did? Does she wash your back and armpits and butt? If you think about me, how can you not talk to me at all? At all. How can you not talk to Amel at all? How? I don't get it. I mean, I do. It's not you. I know it's not you. But isn't that part of you dying in pain somewhere in there? I guess not. Fair enough, and then nothing. Is that it? Is that the final silence, or are you going to come up with something else somehow? And if so, how will you justify and rationalize that? Or will I lose my strength to not engage with this bullshit and break the silence, or worse, call you? Last few days were close, but I have this failsafe for myself, this 24-hour rule, especially when I'm triggered. I have to wait 24 hours. Well, I always text myself the words, and I always communicate energetically. I always send it out. I wonder if you can feel it like you used to, or if you are so shut down that you can't. And once I text myself, I tell you energetically, I have to wait 24 hours to actually send the text to you. And so far, it's that. Sometimes it shifts in some way, and I give myself another deadline, and I sit with it or cry and scream. Lots of screaming. Like that night you held me when we came back from my toys. Lots of that, just alone. Just me and dogs, and sometimes Amel. Sometimes Amel will hold me while I scream and clear and keep clearing my pain, my wounded self and you. It's not all mine, some of it is yours. And I know we made this agreement with each other, I know all that, but it's brutal and I want it to stop. My life has completely unraveled, completely. There's nothing that has not been moved, turned over, flipped, dissolved. There's nothing to hold on to, only love. For dogs, Amel, you, and others. Not easy. That feels so dismissive and devalidating. Like on purpose you do not want to validate my pain because you would have to take some accountability, because you would have to look at yourself, and you choose not to. Not that you're not capable, you choose not to. You choose not capable as an excuse. Again, everything is a valid choice. That's what you need. That's what you need to experience, just like I needed to be abandoned by you to finally go figure that out. I love you so much. I love you so much. It's crazy. And I am really proud of that. I can see past all that bullshit into the light in you. I see all the parts that you don't love, and I know why. And I get it. And I have love for all of your parts, all of them, even the cruel ones. Just like I have love for all my parts, even the ones that caused pain to me and you and Amel and others. I see them all. I love them all. I feel them all. I hold them all. I cry and scream and laugh for them all. I love us so much. I just wanted to talk. Monday, September 2nd. 2 weeks of silence post fair enough. The level of effort to not follow up with you on that whole fucking fiasco is beyond exhausting. The stories I run about why you're doing what you're doing are endless and endlessly exhausting. Most of it doesn't make sense. There must be some level of denial. I really try to go with you just don't care, but I can't settle on that one. And does it really matter why? The outcome is the same. You choose to ignore my existence externally anyways. In the actual world, you choose to continue to ignore us utterly, fully, and completely. That's the reality. Nothing. Absolute and complete nothing. How do you do that? How can a human being do that to another human being in such a capacity without an explanation? And no, your text from April 9th is not an explanation. And more importantly, how do I still love you? And it's not because I can't have you. It's because I don't believe that ultimately this is who you are. I mean, yes, now, but overall, in there, underneath, in your heart, in your soul, I just can't. Not in my reality. And it does not have anything to do with us being together ever again. It's way deeper than that. But again, I guess it doesn't matter what I believe. The experience in the present moment is the same. Well, maybe it's easier for me to deal with choosing to believe that maybe one day you may connect some dots and will in some way connect to what I am talking about and how I am experiencing it now. Maybe you even will be able to talk to me about it over coffee and ice cream one day. Or maybe we will have to wait until we transition from this reality, from this life back up, back to where we came from. Just know this. If you ever find yourself wondering if you should or shouldn't, the answer is always yes, you should. Regardless of what happened, because none of it matters. It all serves a purpose. Everything is, or should be, a conversation. And the only thing that matters is what is happening now. I love you now and always.